Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Salam alaikum. Uh, Peace be unto you. You know, for the believers out here that think that there is no akira, there is no after, there is no real afterwards. This is just some kind of book that somebody wrote, you know, or that this is just guidance and you can just pick and choose what you want to pick and choose. Well, I got news for you. For one, you're not a true believer. And for two, this is not a game and it's not a joke. These are not metaphors and these are not meant to be taken as metaphors. This is reality and this is what it is. If you call yourself a believer in God, then you know God and you know He has rules, whether you're a Christian, a Jew, or a Muslim. You know He has rules and you know what He expects from man. The Muslim has a little bit of a head start on the other two because we have full detail of what we're supposed to do and what pleases God and what doesn't. Now you could take the lazy way out, or you could submit and surrender to the will of God and be what you say that you are, which is a believer. Because if you're a believer, then you know you're made to worship. You know, some people take the, oh, well, I believe in God and I'm getting blessed and I got this job and I get this money and I got this thing and I got that thing. Look, if you're not doing nothing but striving for the world and worldly things, God might take mercy or whatever and give you what you want in this dunya, in this place. But you know that we're supposed to be strangers to this world to inherit eternal life. You know that we're not supposed to be like the world, that this is not our home. You know that you have a 70 or 80 year lifespan and you spend 30 or 40 of it trying to get everything accomplished that you want to get. And by the time you accomplish maybe part of what you want to get, which you'll never accomplish the peace and the tranquility inside without God. But even if you really accomplish what you want to get, then you got maybe 20 years, 25 years to enjoy it, and you're going to be old. And then when you die, you don't take any of it with you. So I think that it's funny when people say, I got what I need to know. I'm good. I'm saved. Well, if you're not surrendering and submitting to the will of the Creator of the heavens and the earth, then you're not a true believer, and you're not really saved, because you have to believe. Even in Christianity, you have to believe. And if you believe, then you will follow the message. What did He say to you? He said, the ones who believe and the ones who take my words and obey my commands, which came from His Father, which is greater than He, them are the ones that are wise builders that build their house upon the rock. Not the ones that put it in practice. This is not a joke. On the day of resurrection, on the day of judgment, there are going to be a lot of people who think that, they're okay, that are going to have some trouble. God knows best, but safe to say 85% of the people in the world better hope there's not a God. And I'm not just talking about one religion. I'm talking about all of us. Because we know what's right and we know what's wrong. Whatever faith you declare, your intellect and your intelligence will testify against you. You knew better. And for the kafir, for the disbelievers, for the people who live just for the dunya and live for the day and not care about what comes after this, they want to have all their love and joy and happiness and greed and all that here. Well, for them, they definitely have no share in the hereafter. These people are lost and they have a seal on their eyes and a seal on their heart. But I pray for them, I pray that they get led aright. But if they can plot and scheme, then and they have the ability and the intelligence to do that, then they have the ability and the intelligence to seek out the truth. They see it all around them. You know what I mean? They see it. They know. All they have to do is turn their television off and read a couple books. It's not hard. We only wrong ourselves. We want to follow people. We look at the world today and we see it's messed up. Therefore, why would we want to follow the people who make the world messed up? It's common sense. You only wrong yourself. You know right from wrong. You have a conscience. The only ones who are innocent of this is the ones who are mentally ill, the ones who have a problem. And if you're intelligent enough to be a miscreant or a corrupter, then you're intelligent enough to learn the truth and be a good person and be a light for Allah or God, however you want to say it. But Islam is a beautiful deen. It's a beautiful religion. It's changed my life. It's came in and gave me a new view, both moral, ethical. It's changed my life in so many different ways, and it's because of the creator of the heavens and the earth. I know I don't owe a book this. I don't owe anybody other than God himself. He sent the messengers, he sent the prophets, all of them, including Muhammad. And we have to watch, what we say. We don't want to go around calling people kafirs. We don't want to go around calling people non-believers or evil or ugly or hateful or we don't want to be these things. We don't want to be hateful. We don't want to be ugly. Because you never know where somebody's relationship might be with God. You never know. Maybe they're a kafir today to you, but tomorrow they might be the best Muslim in the world. You don't know what Allah has planned for people. So we have to be careful when we deal with people. But when the truth is the truth is the truth, and you tell the truth whether it hurts people's feelings or not. And this is the truth. 85% of us that think we believe, we don't believe, because if we believed, then this world wouldn't be the way that it is, and we would be submitting to the will of the creator of the heavens and the earth, and we would be following the laws that he sent down with his prophets and be worshiping the one true God. Even Jesus told you to do this. Jesus said that if your hand makes you sin, cut it off, because it's better to walk around in the world with one hand than it is to enter hell with two. So why do we think that it's okay for us to put our own spin on God's religions? No. Man has always done that, and that's not okay. Do I have sin in my life? Yes, I do, but I do not say that it's okay or make excuses for it. I pray, and I ask for forgiveness, and I hope that I be changed. That's what I do. Do I know if I died today if I would go to heaven? Nope. Sure don't. Probably go to hell, matter of fact. But Allah will never forsake the true believers. God will never forsake the true believers who do right, do good, do right, and join worship, praise, help, love, the peacemakers. Not the corruptors, not the miscreants, not the war ragers, not the propagators, not the backbiters or the gossipers, not the bigots, not the thieves, not the fornicators. We know what's right and what's wrong. That's all there is to it. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I love you all for the sake of the Creator in the heavens and the earth, and I wish nothing for the best things for you here and after. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah.